Hi, it's Maggie the Irish Gypsy here to bring you your December 2018 mid-month general readings. Thank you for joining us here today. Welcome to any new people. Thanks for all your support and comments, your shares, likes, subscribes, and try to say that 5 times fast. Likes, shares, subscribes. I don't think I could do it. And thanks to all of my clients out there, regular and new clients, for your continual reaching out for personal readings, which keeps me so busy and joyfully occupied. An honor and a pleasure. Thank you. And if any of you are interested in a personal one-on-one reading with me, you can get more info and contact details by either clicking on the description bar of any of the videos I post, or you can go to my YouTube channel's homepage and click on the little About button there. You can email me directly at maggie1maguire@gmail.com. I'd be delighted to work with you. Turnaround time is usually pretty good, as I do readings full-time, 5 to 6 days a week. It is what I do. Although during the holiday season, the sooner booked, the better. And I can usually get back to you within the same day or the first 24 hours of initial contact. So if you're interested, send me an email. We'll go from there. I do a wide variety of readings in all areas of life, of all different types and lengths and costs. So there's a few different things to look at. You can also find me on the smartphone app Instantgo under Irish Gypsy, and that link is also provided. That's really great for fast answers to fast, easy questions. For the deeper, more intensive or complicated, complex situations, traditional readings are probably a little better, but it's another option to consider. All right, let's move right into this. This reading is for the Earth sign of Capricorn for December 2018 mid-month. So we're looking at the last half of December, the remainder of December for our Capricorns. All right, Capricorn, we begin with the 9 of Wands, followed by Temperance, and the 8 of Pentacles, followed by the 5 of Swords, and your overall energy and guidance and advice is the 8 of Wands. So, in your earlier beginning of the month readings, which looked at kind of the overall month of December, it looked like you were you had made a decision or were considering a decision to do something that might represent breaking away from something and going independent, or following a more entrepreneurial path, maybe starting a new business or project, maybe with some help from somebody else or partnership from somebody else. And it looked like maybe that decision was causing a lot of chaos within friends, family systems, something of that sort, a partner even. But that there was this strong intuitive sense that it was the right time to do this, and you needed to kind of stick to your guns about it. So here in the mid-month, it looks like that continues a little bit, but you win victorious at the end, because this 9 of Wands and Temperance. 9 of Wands represents being very close to the end of a cycle, maybe feeling tired, discouraged, worn out. Again, you may be getting some external flack from a partner, boyfriend, girlfriend, husband, wife, family, friends, you know, about this new start or something new that you feel like the time is right to branch off on something that leads to your independence or self-empowerment, and you may be getting some resistance there. But the 9 of Wands can represent, while you may feel discouraged or depressed or may even consider giving up, don't, because you're very close to the 10. You're at a 9 here. So it's about pushing through any last obstacles or hurdles. Don't give up. And clarifying that is Temperance, which speaks about being balanced, particularly if this is in conflict with other people. Temperance, you know, especially for the remainder of December, not getting emotionally kind of out there, being very balanced and calm and patient with what you feel that it's the right time for you to start this new path, which is branching out on your own and sticking to your guns about that, but do it in a very patient, balanced sort of way. Don't let your emotions or your words kind of get the better of you, particularly in any conflicts with other people over the last half of December, because that's going to go a long way towards maybe not getting people to agree with you per se, but to kind of have a sense of acceptance that, you know, I really feel strongly about starting this and I need to do this. So at or towards the end of December 2018, we have the 8 of Pentacles and the 5 of Pentacles. So the 8 of Pentacles is the work card, the working hard, the worker bee, maybe working a lot, getting up early, staying up late, investing a lot in this, paying attention to detail. It can be that you're doing a lot of work towards or at the end of December, and it's Christmas and New Year's too. So you may just be feeling maybe a bit tired and overworked. But whatever it is that you're starting, you're working very hard at it, and it could be that some of this heavy work energy with the Eight of Pentacles could be into maybe defending your decision and defending the path that you've chosen, which is breaking away and leading towards a sense of independence and empowerment. And you have a victory at the end of it, the Five of Wands. It's a hard-won victory, and sometimes the Five of Wands can represent winning or pushing ahead, moving ahead. It might cost you a relationship or relationships or struggles within relationships, because sometimes the people behind this man represent that his winning. This was a hard battle. He looks tired, worn out, exhausted. He's bleeding from a cut on his forehead, and the people behind him can sometimes represent that this victory meant that he had to, break away or lose a relationship or relationships or have conflict in those. And, and I hope that's not the case for anybody out there, but it might be. It looks like whatever decision you're making, was not received well, but you have an intuitive sense about that this is something you really need to do. You need to start this thing. You really need to do this, even if, some people aren't going to be coming along with you or supporting you. So good for you, Capricorn. Now, your overall energy for the remainder of December is the Eight of Wands, which is a card of communication, conversations, positive, fast, furious. Can also represent travel. You may be traveling as well. It looks like there's, a lot of conversation, communication. It could be about this new beginning that you're wanting to have, that you made the decision to go ahead with, and you're working so hard on it. It could also be communication and conversations between the people that maybe are questioning what you're doing and not receiving it so well. But just remember to push through if you get discouraged, Capricorn. You're going to win in the end, and you are absolutely, I believe, on the right path. Let's take a look at anything that Spirit wants you to know on this path of independence. Maybe on your way to becoming an entrepreneur of some kind, or starting your own business, label, something like that, because we had the Nine of Pentacles in your earlier reading for the beginning of December. I pulled two cards, Capricorn. You got the Nine of Pentacles again. Independence, self-sufficiency, empowerment, and really loving it because you worked hard to get to it. The Wheel of Fortune in the upright. Totally divine timing and orchestration. It's about following what you know is right, even if unfortunately some people are not supportive or not going to come along or rejoice in that with you. This is definitely a divinely timed and orchestrated sort of thing. Anybody that this resonates with, send some comments back, because I'd love to hear about it. It's a beautiful, strong, challenging, yes, but beautiful, strong, and empowering reading, and it follows up your earlier reading beautifully. So Capricorn, that pretty much wraps up your December 2018 mid-month reading. I hope you found it helpful. Again, if any of you are interested in a more personal one-on-one reading with me, you can get more info, contact details by clicking on the description bar of any of the videos I post, or you can click on the little About button on my YouTube channel's homepage. Email me directly at Maggie1McGuire@gmail.com. I'd be most happy to work with you. I do love and romance, of course. I say of course because almost everybody does, almost every psychic does. But I do readings that are specifically oriented on love and romance, relationship compatibility, charting, reconciliation potential. I do career work and finance readings as well as investment readings. And I also do 6 and 12-month overviews, which take a look at what's coming in your life in all the main areas over a 6 or 12-month period of time, depending on how far ahead you want to look. And while you can order them at any time of the year, I always get lots of requests for them at this time of the year as we're transitioning towards the end of an old year and into a new one. Usually around November, December, January, I get a lot of requests for the overviews. So something else to consider if you want to take a look ahead at next year or portions of next year. And also gift readings. Personal readings make lovely gifts for friends, family, and loved ones during the holidays too. So something to consider. So Capricorn, take care. I will see you all in a couple of weeks for the very first reading of our beautiful brand new year, January 2019. Have a blessed rest of your holiday season. Stay safe, and I hope to see you again very soon. Take care. Bye-bye.